Hey everybody, Linus here, and today we're diving into the world of GaiaNet, a decentralized AI network that's changing how we think about artificial intelligence. Think of it like a distributed supercomputer, powered by people like you and me. Now, getting started with something like this might seem daunting, but that's where Docker comes in. Docker makes deploying applications like our GaiaNet node a breeze. It's like shipping your AI in a container ready to run anywhere. So, whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, this guide will walk you through the process step by step. We'll cover everything from installing Docker to configuring your node and even some advanced customization tips. By the end, you'll be running your very own piece of the GaiaNet, contributing to the future of decentralized AI. Let's get started. Before we get our hands dirty, let's make sure you have everything you need. First things first, you'll need Docker installed on your system. Head over to the Docker website and grab the installer for your operating system, whether you're on Windows, Mac, or Linux. The installation process is usually pretty straightforward. Once Docker is up and running, you need to think about resources. GaiaNet nodes like to have a decent chunk of RAM. At least 8 GB is recommended. If you're planning on using a powerful NVIDIA GPU to accelerate your node, you'll also need to install the NVIDIA Container Toolkit. This lets Docker access your GPU, giving your node a serious performance boost. Don't worry, we'll cover that setup a little later. With Docker and your system ready, we can move on to the fun part, launching your GaiaNet node. With Docker setup, launching your GaiaNet node is surprisingly simple. It's all about using the right command in your terminal or command prompt. For most users, this command will do the trick Docker run. Name GaiaNet P 8080 $pwd Quadrant storage root GaiaNet Quadrant storage z GaiaNet /53 mini instruct 4k Paris latest. Now I know that looks like a mouthful, but let me break it down for you. We're telling Docker to run a new container, give it the name GaiaNet and map port 8080 inside the container to port 8080 on our host machine. This is how we'll access our node from the outside world. The V part is important. It mounts a directory from your computer into the container, providing persistent storage for your node's data. Once you see the message, the GaiaNet node is started at https:// you're good to go. You can access your node's interface by pasting that URL into your web browser. To stop your node, simply use. To start it up again, it's easy peasy. And if you ever need to delete your node completely, we'll do the trick. Alright, now let's talk about some more advanced stuff. You can actually customize your GaiaNet node quite a bit. For example, you can change the context size of the language model, essentially how much information it can keep in mind during a conversation. Larger context sizes might require more resources though. You can also update your node's ID, which is like its unique identifier on the GaiaNet. If you're feeling really adventurous, you can even build your own custom GaiaNet node image, tailoring it to your specific needs. Now, a few best practices before we wrap things up. Always consult the official GaiaNet and Docker documentation for the most up-to-date information. When building your own node images, try to keep them as small and efficient as possible. And finally, always use volumes for persistent storage so you don't lose any important data if your container restarts. That's it for today, everyone. I hope this guide has helped demystify the process of running your own GaiaNet node with Docker. Until next time, keep those CPUs cranking, and I'll see you in the next video.